I think especially with like Tay and even like Gary Vee and a lot of people like this, it's just become much more normalized to just work a lot more. And especially like the UK is a very weird culture. And I think the UK is kind of straddling the line between kind of like not fully going down the family route, which is like kind of mainly like Central Europe, like Italy. And fully down family route.
Like
they don't really give a fuck about money. In Pakistan, they don't, like a lot of the people in Pakistan don't care about money. They care about just getting by just enough to feed their family, but they love their family, so they're happy and they're content. Whereas the US is just pure capitalism for the most part. They don't really care about family. So like, they're just pure money based. Whereas the UK is kind of a weird line, and it's very interesting because obviously you and I are both now kind of in the money Twitter and the money bubble, believing that everyone else kind of believes that type of thing. It's like I've caught myself saying stupid things recently. It's like everyone has a Rolex, or like that's a
you said
cheap Rolex. It's like things like this.
The other day you said supercars are cheap.
Yeah, it's like supercars are cheap, but it's within the bubble and it's relatively like to a house. They are kind of cheap. Like if you spend all of your money on a supercar, you don't have to have that much money to do it. And you can lease them and stuff like this. You can lease a supercar for like $3,000 a month if you put like 25%, 20% down. It's not really that expensive. So it's like a very interesting bubble. And it's definitely a massive shift, and it's much more open to every single person ever. It's
it's accessible.
Like 20 years ago, you couldn't have made money online to the scale or to the accessibility that everyone has access to it now. So it's a very, very interesting thing.